So after an hour and a half we have made it. It is still persisting, which is a bit of a shame. The wipers did alright though. So I just thought I'd go through some of the cars. There's a couple of guys down there having a bit of a chat. I've just ordered some breakfast because I'm absolutely starving. So yeah, my GT made it alright, no issues. Tyres performed okay as well despite the rain. There's a few non-Alfas as well, which I'll just over there. Fiat 124. Got a couple of Ferraris have turned up as well. Is that a 458, that one there? We'll have a look in a minute. So yeah, quite a selection to be honest. It's unusual to have a car so rare and then all of a sudden there's 15 of them. Not the only Atlantico blue one either. There's about 3 here I think. All different colours, specs and engine sizes. Another Atlantico blue one there. 1.9 JTD Fiat engine. Black line, do you like these black lines? Alfa GTs are quite rare as it on their own merit, but yeah, black lines are even more rarer. And at the end here, this is Nathan's car. I haven't yet to meet him yet, quite a few people here. Not sure what he looks like because his profile picture is a ginger cat, and definitely haven't seen a ginger cat yet. But yeah, quite pleased with the turnout. This is the barn that we're staying, well not staying inside, just having some food at. Really nice. I've got trainer's jeans and a hoodie on, so to say I feel underdressed is an understatement. Alfa GTV there. Giulietta, quite like those. So looks like it's a cloverleaf one as well. Alfa Romeo Brera Spider. Shame we haven't got the weather for it. This was at Rustival a few weeks ago. If you saw my video, this is the Alfa Romeo 156 GTA. So this has got the Busso engine in it. Really nice bit of kit. He's left his window open. This is that Fiat 124. My mate really likes this. He's currently got that Fiat Punto Abarth Super Sport. He might add one of these to these collections, maybe for the summer. And then we've got this Giulia, a really nice blue colour, very similar to the blue I've got on mine. For all you non-Alfa fans, I've had a couple of Ferraris turn up. No idea what these are, apart from the Ferraris, obviously. I'm sure you'll tell me down in the comments. Oh, it's a 328, not a 428. Told you my Ferrari knowledge was rubbish. Nice bit of kit though, F-Reg. Not keen on these modern Ferraris. Rather have old school Magnum one. Couple of, well, Ferrari 458 here. And then we've got a Ferrari 430 Spider. Again, a bit gutted about the weather. It'll be a good turnout though. We'll get on the road in a minute. And well, we've got another Ferrari coming in. Let me just turn around. I'm not sure which one this one is. Very nice though. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to go and have some breakfast and I'll be back. So just had some breakfast. I've come outside and clocked this identical GT to mine, same colour, same spec, being the cloverleaf. But me and my friend were just debating on whether we prefer the silver wheels as opposed to the anthracite wheels, would you say, on mine? I will say that the colour of those wheels wasn't my choice, it was just how I bought it. But having looked at them side by side, I quite like the silver. My friend still prefers the anthracite. But yeah, it's kind of weird when you own quite a rare car. I mean, I think there's around about 50 left in my spec, or this spec as well, to have two side by side, pretty much identical. His is definitely a lot better condition than mine. Let's just do a quick seal check. Yeah, slight bubbling on the sill, but that's to be expected. But overall, pretty identical. So, enough filming. I'm going to go and say hello to Nathan, which I think is the guy in the pink coat. So, I'll go and say hello and I'll catch you in a bit. Just been gate crashed by another Ferrari. So I've just learned that this is a 458 and that is a 488. They look very similar apart from the front. But I could definitely prefer the 488. It's quite Lamborghini-esque with those headlights. But yeah, red is definitely the theme today in terms of Ferraris, apart from those two there. But yeah, let me know what your favourite is down in the comments below. That's my favourite, followed by the 328. So we are about to leave the lovely barn. Convoy is all ready to go. First stop is Diddley Farm Shop. They can't guarantee any space for us, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. Oh, just me driving to the back of that car. Oh, that's a busso as well. Oh, nice.
All good this way. All good this way.
So, how many Alphas started? 15, I think, wasn't there? Let's see how many finish.
A few moments later.
So, sit rep. It's been about 5 minutes since we left the barn. The convoy has already managed to split up. We are following behind a grey Alfa GT Busso, but we're not even sure if he's joining us on the route or he's just going home and we could be going anywhere. So it's going well. We have arrived at Diddley Squat Farm. Doesn't look too busy, probably thanks to the weather. I don't know how long the others are going to be. I think that in between each stop is about half hour, and it's taken us about, I don't know, 15 minutes to get here. So I guess we'll find somewhere to park. Never been here before. Oh, look at the queues. Look at the queues. You know what? It was probably a good idea that we did take the direct route, because I reckon when the guys get here, they're going to struggle to park. Oh, crikey. There's space here, but I don't know. Let's park here. This'll do. The queue looks absolutely massive. I nearly just slipped over then. So let's see if I can show you the. But you can't really come to Diddley Squat Farm and not get something from the shop. So yeah, I'll join you in a bit when we're hopefully at the front of the queue.
2,000 years later.
We thought we'd be brave and join the back of the queue to get into the shop, but the queue wasn't moving. It was far too busy, far too wet. None of us have got a coat or an umbrella between us, and I'm knee deep in mud as well. So what we're going to do, slightly change of plan. So the convoy is going up to the, is it the motor, what's it called? The motor hub. But we're way ahead of schedule because, like I said, we took the right route here. So we're actually going to go check out Jeremy Clarkson's farm, which I think is called the Farmer's Dog, which is about 20 minutes away. So we're going to go there, see what it's like, and then we're going to go straight to the motor hub and hopefully meet everyone there for a nice hot drink, because we're absolutely soaked through. So yeah, more footage incoming, but I'll catch you in a bit. So we're stuck in traffic on the way to Clarkson's pub, and I've just noticed this 2025 Tiguan is one of the new cars now that's got this illuminated rear badge that I've seen quite a lot of. I know Vauxhall do it, and so do, what's that company called again? Cupra do it as well. But did you know that the first car to do it was the Dodge Viper back in around about 2013? It also had a good feature where when you went into the red of the rev counter, it lit up like a little Viper, which I thought was pretty cool. So yeah, anyway, not sure I quite like this thing of it being lit up. I think it looks a bit tacky, but there we go, and we'll plod on. I don't know where we are at the moment, but I thought I'd just bring you back because it's actually a very pretty high street here. Lots of oldie worldy shops and buildings. But yeah, if I find out where it is, I'll let you know. We thought it was Chipping Norton, but it's not, because I'm sure we're out of that neck of the woods. It's Burford. We're in Burford. So hello Burford. It looks very nice to live around here. So we've just arrived at Jeremy Clarkson's pub. We thought it was quiet, and then we realised that that's actually the car park for disabled people and motorcycles. This is in fact the main car park, and it's absolutely chock-a-blocker. And there's also no guarantee that when we get to the entrance they're going to let us in. But we've got to go and have a look anyway, aren't we, as we're here. So yeah, oh, here's a space. I can't see anything out the back window. Right, see how we get on. So we have arrived at the Motor Hub. If you haven't been here before, definitely worth checking out. They've got some pretty cool cars here, which we'll have a look at in a minute. There's the GT. It's done us so bloody well today. The Mito as well has just arrived, along with the fan favourite Fiat 124. However, as it's just me and you, this is my favourite Alfa GT of the day. This is the one we followed earlier on. It is the Busso, so it's got the 3.2 V6. This is the Q2, so I think that means it's got the limited slip diff. Really nice guy. I think he comes from Wales, and hopefully you can have a chat with him in a minute. But yeah, I'll just quickly come and show you around this one and see what you think of it. Love the colour. I even love he's put this little splitter on, and it's not too OTT. Nice and subtle. Take a look around the back. It's even got this pretty cool boot spoiler on it as well, which I don't know if that's standard to the Q2 or the fact it's the Busso, so it's the big one. But yeah, again, quite nice. That's what you want to see. But yeah, really nice example, this one. I don't know if it's got the... Yeah, so same as mine. So it's got the black leather. His definitely looks in better condition than mine. But yeah, that's that Fiat 124 there. Essentially it's just a Mazda MX-5 underneath, but this just looks a little bit nicer, I think. A little bit more special. Again, hard to see because of the rain. I'm not going to touch it because it's not my car. But this is the 124 Abarth. So it's got the same engine as my mate's Fiat Punto Super Sport. So the 1.4 turbo, 180 brake horsepower. But yeah, really nice in that blue. But yes, let's go and grab a coffee, and I'll show you around the rest of the cars when they get here. But yeah, let's go and have a quick look inside the shed, see what beauties we can find. It's been a few weeks since, well, no, not, must be a good 6 months or so now, maybe even a year since we last came here, which was in fact the Hubnut Social, which was just over here. We took the GT, did all right. Got a couple of Jags over here, so we're going to have a quick look at these while we're here. So, XK8 is it? Oh, yeah. And then we've got the XJS here as well. That's kind of special, that. Love the tinted rear lights you get on these as well. M-Reg, it's about 93, 94, something like that. Nice cream interior. Again, I don't want to wipe the window because it's not mine. But it'd be quite a good comparison to see between the two. Absolutely massive. So yeah, XK8 obviously looking a little bit more sleek in the design. I think I'd still rather have that one though. If we have a look take a look inside here. A couple of nice Range Rovers and an M3. Just spotted a Z8 as well on the left hand side, which we'll take a look at. Old Porsche here. Porsche Spider. No touchy. Lancia. HF, is that a Fulvia? Yeah. 1969 Lancia Fulvia. 1.6 HF Rally. Yours for just shy of £80,000. I definitely would. Lotus Elan in canary yellow. I think Harry's Garage has got one of these. That's pretty cool as well. I'm trying to get out the shadow. World Champion Car Constructors, 1963, 65, 68 and 1970. Cool. Bentley Is it Continental? I don't know. Bentley R, isn't it, I think? Oh, Bentley Continental T, 2002. £90,000. That's the coupe. They've also got a convertible one here as well. There's a 1995 Bentley Project P100 Azure. 125 grand, and they've got another. Several Bentleys here actually. Just going to have a look inside this one as the roof's down. Wowzers. Don't see them like that anymore, as they say. Absolutely impeccable. We'll go around the other side. So when was this? So 2001, so yeah, 24 years ago this was. Looks like the Alphas have just turned up. Let's go and have a quick look. There's the Alphas as they come in. So this is the rest of the convoy that we managed to leave behind. Thank you. Aston Martin DBS over there. We'll go and have a look at that in a minute. I'll go back in here in a minute. I might have to shoot back out if more turn up. So yeah, we were looking back at this Bentley, weren't we? Very nice. So there's more coming in now. I knew that was going to happen. We'll just stay here. Oh yeah, it's one of the Atlantico blue ones. It's got the diesel in it by the sounds of things. Nathan in his GT. Never ran Atlantico blue one. So yeah, Maddie, Nathan, the organiser, was the guy with the GTV. Lives in Weston, same as me. He said, "You're from Weston, aren't you?" I was like, "Yeah." So I need to go and have a chat with him earlier on. That's that GTA. Very nice. Quite unusual white GT there in that colour. It's quite nice. But yeah, going back to Nathan. So he's got the red GT, and I'm sure it was Friday, I think it was, or yeah, Friday at 3 o'clock in the morning. Took a photo of washing his car. So that's commitment for you. So this, I'm guessing by the reg, is the Bentley Arnage. Yeah. 2005 Mulliner. £54,000. You know what? Is it a stretch to say that's a bit of a bargain? That's a nice bit of kit. Oh, this is lovely as well. Mercedes. I don't know, it hasn't got a sticker in this one, so I'm not sure which one it is. I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to get behind it to have a look. 3.5. I'm sure my mate will know what it is when he comes here. Very nice. So left-hand drive, obviously. If you like your American stuff, check out this Chevrolet Bel Air. Trying to get it in the camera. It's massive. Is it 1956 Chevrolet Bel Air? Look at that. I mean, that is the epiphany of America in the 70s, isn't it? In the 60s, isn't it, really? The red, white, giant steering wheel. Bench seats on the front as well. Very nice. What have we got over here? 1956 Bristol 405 DHC. Lovely red interior. Sorry about the lighting. It's quite dark in here, I'm aware of that, but like I said, we're here pretty much 7 days a week, I believe. You can book an appointment if there's a car you want to look at specifically. Is that a Morgan Aero 8, is it? Yeah, 2008 Morgan, it's a bit of a mouthful, 2008 Morgan Aero 8. Not a massive fan of Morgans, I have to say. Cobra replica there. Got a Lotus Exige S Roadster 2013. It's very nice. Nice cream interior as well. Indicator stalks from what looks like a Vauxhall Cavalier of the 90s. This is quite nice as well. Aston Martin V8 DBS. Wow, this is, yeah, 1971 V8, £215,000. One of only 402 built worldwide. So, try to get some. Got to be so careful around here because all these cars are very close together. So, definitely do not want to mark any. Don't think I can get behind it either. It's a big old BMW motorcycle on the way. No. And then yeah, we've got this BMW Z8 Alpina. Now this is made famous for me, certainly from the James Bond film. Pierce Brosnan starred in, I believe, who is actually my favourite James Bond, followed closely by Roger Moore. Sean Connery didn't really do it for me as a James Bond, but I can see it. I'll sort of see why people think he's their favourite. But yeah, that's very, very, very nice. I just wish I'd turn the lights on. Austin Healey. This one's a 1961 3000 Mark II BT7 2+2. Sort of see these a little bit better in here with the light. Try and get around the other side. Pretty cool. I almost missed this one. It's a Jag of some kind. 1959 Jaguar XK150. FHC racing car. Race prepared with HTP papers. Validated until 2031. £85,000.
Not in a hurry.
Very, very nice. Oh, and these. One of the best looking wheels that you can get on a car straight off the Z8. So yeah, that's the first shed. Quite a lot to see here. Another Aston Martin DBS there, it's the coupe. But yeah, I think the Lancia is probably one of my favourites. But yeah, let's go and have a look at the other shed.
So this was built for the 1905 land speed record, and it had two four-cylinder engines, Fiat engines in it, bolted together. You'll see the drawing there. And the Germans complained and it got banned because it had an unfair advantage, which it did, two engines. So the Italians threw their arms in the air and chucked the engines out of it and chucked it in a barn. Till 20 years ago, a engineer put this engine in it, which is a 16.6 World War I airship engine. It produces 3,000 pounds-foot of torque. Oh. And he's done 30,000 miles in 20 years, and on a run it does 8 to the gallon. And if anyone knows anything about aircraft-powered cars, that's good, because it's usually gallons to the mile.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's used it. Acetylene lights, like the old motorbikes where you put cobalt in and then drop water on it. And yeah, chain driven. The engine and gearbox is from a 1914 Dennis, but the rest, the back end, I believe, is how originally it was made. It only has rear brakes because they're only interested in going, not stopping.
You wouldn't want to roll it, would you?
Well, if you're in an accident, if you look when you're driving it, you'll never have children. You see what holds the steering column up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's got hell of a history. But like I say, 30,000 miles in 20 years. Imagine how much petrol's been through there.
So this is the second shed here at the Motor Hub. A lot of pre-war stuff, so I'll come and show you around that. We had an interesting talk about this one here. So I'll sort of just gloss around really more than anything, because there's quite a lot to see. 1931 Talbot, 300. Here we go. £375,000. Is that going to be the most expensive car here, though? We shall have a look. What have we got here? 1924 Bentley 3.4 half litre. See that? That says please ask next to the price of it, which makes me think it's going to be a lot more than that other one. I was just talking to my friend though, and I said to him, I'm not really that interested in pre-war stuff. I can absolutely appreciate the engineering, you know, when you're talking about, you know, how long ago it was when these cars were produced. And he's like, I'm going to buy one just to take you out in it, and then you'll know why I love them. And I get it. You know, I can imagine the smell and the feel of being in one of these, let alone driving one. You know, it's completely unmatched to modern standards. What have we got here? Let's see if I can sneak round. Don't know what this one is. Let's have a look. 1929. Oh, I can't even see what that says. There we go. Go on. It's hard to get it into the video, really. Got a little 1924 Bugatti Braccia, is it? 280,000. Also got motorbikes here as well, so it's not all about the cars. So if you do like your motorcycles, there's quite a good selection. Again, not really my thing, but certainly got a lot here, and it's free to visit as well. That's the other thing to mention. So you can just come down here for a few hours, have a coffee and a cake in the cafe next door, and spend the money that you may not have. What's this here? This is kind of cool as well. Oh look, must be brazier parts with the 4-leaf clover on it. Aston Martin, is it DB4? Yeah, DB4 GT from 1962. Got an AC, I don't know how you pronounce that, 1956. 145 grand. Up here I've had a trip over. 1937 SS Jaguar. One of only 198 2.5 litre cars to be built. Around here. 1935 Fraser Nash SS Monoposo, £180,000. I mean, look at the exhaust. I know they got some sort of not soundproofing, sorry, some heat-proof heat shields on there, but that's still going to be very, very hot, I can imagine. But yeah, if you're into your cars, excellent place out. Or if you've got young children that are interested in cars, definitely recommend Brigham here. We've got quite a few E-types, I think it's 3 or 4 now. This one's particularly nice with the red leather. .2 V8 this one, so Don't know if they've got any V12s.
Hello, Joe.
125,000. Let's go and have a quick look at this one up here. (1929) Riley 9, Brooklands speed model. One of only about 110 Brooklands models produced, and raced by Riley specialist John Treen for many years. 165,000. Imagine being behind the wheel of that. This is pretty funky. Don't know what this is. Let's have a look.
No, I'm not. No. Thank you so much. I do. Good. Any questions? Just give me a shout.
Today is it? Emerson, as you can see down there.
Thank you.
Yeah, Emerson. I don't know anything about that company, but if you're interested, you can come and have a look at it for yourself. Mercedes. Oh, so I'm trying to start over there. 1970 Mercedes 280 SL. I think this was here last time I came. £100,000. Very rare. Factory hardtop, restored. It looks it too. This is the other E-Type they've got here. This looks like it's the V12, but I could be wrong. No, it couldn't be any wrong if I tried. So 1963 Jaguar E-Type 3.8. Right-hand drive. Another car for £100,000. So yeah, if you've got a £100,000 budget, quite a few to choose from. Another E-Type Jag. So 3.8 again. So I think I found the most expensive car here, which is this 1935 Riley MPH. Would you like to hazard a guess of how much it is before I show you? So, see how close you got with your guesses. £480,000 for one of only about 16 MPH cars manufactured. But yes, £480,000, but don't start it, whatever you do, because it hasn't got any oil in it. Or for the same money, you can have this 1965 Ferrari 365 California. With this striking blue interior. So it's been about half an hour since we arrived. Had a few other GTs arrive. Don't think we've had any casualties. It's still raining, which seems to be the theme of this video. This is the GT that was parked next to mine at the barn at the meeting point. It's pretty much identical to mine in every single way, like I said. I think I do prefer the wheels just as silver as opposed to the grey that I've got, so I think when I do get them refurbished, I probably will get them in silver. This is the black line we saw earlier on. I think this is a 3-point, I think this is the Busso one again. Just looking at the wheels on there. Yeah, so I've got the twin exhaust pipes as well. Not sure if this is This was another grey one there. This is the white one. I've not seen these wheels before. Quite unusual. This is a clover leaf. And they would normally come with the same wheels that I've got, so the clover leaf like that. These look slightly different. They are 17 or an 18. 18, yeah, so same size. But good to be different. It's that blue one there with the white leather, or the cream leather. That's Nathan's GT. I think that's a 1.9 JTD, so there is quite a few diesels here today. Right, I was chatting to one of the guys earlier, he's got one. And he's managed to map his, because on these diesels are quite easy to map. So you can easily get decent horsepower out of them. Oh, so Nathan's is a Q2 as well. So that is it from a very wet motor hub. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, then please drop it a like. And if you want to see more car related content, then hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions about today's show or anything like that, or any of the cars I featured, then let me know. And look after yourself, and I'll see you soon.